It's very draining and it's very demoralizing. I'm not gonna lie to you. They see like the little affiliate and they see the little achievements and stuff like that, and they have this like conception that Twitch is like this little like game that they play, but it's not. They're a company and they want to pimp the fuck out of you for as much money as they could possibly get. But the reason that I'm nice is because I realize that if I'm nice to people, I'll get something out of them. I said this before, all my art streamers, listen, you guys are all the exception to the rule, okay? You guys are all amazing. I would never say anything mean about you guys. But like art, I always say this, is like the most boring category on Twitch. Like if categories translated to anime genres, art would be slice of life. We're just the most fucking boring category. It's like, I like slice of life though. It's okay, you're allowed to have bad taste. Everyone is lame except you. True. I'm not like the other girls, guys. I played Persona 5 music for my stream, and I just silently draw because no one watches, lol. It's the hardest part about streaming. I'm not gonna front. A lot of people, I feel like if you ask any art streamer, because again, I'm just so different. I'm just not like the other girls. Like, I'm gonna give it to you as it is, okay? I'm gonna tell it to you straight. If you ask an art streamer, hey, this looks fun, like I really want to get into it, do you recommend it? They will always be like, yeah, it's really fun, like do it, like power through, it's like really awesome. I'm gonna be very real with you. It's very hard. You're gonna be talking to the void most of the time. I'm gonna be honest with you. Luckily I was able to like do this long enough and I built up a pretty cool community and like people that want to engage with me. It's like pretty fun, but the very beginning is like literally talking to 0 viewers. It's actually very draining and it's very demoralizing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like the first month or few months is gonna be just like pretty mentally draining, like talking into the void, but like eventually you'll find some people that'll be interested in you. It's bound to happen and you'll get like a cool community and it'll actually start becoming fun. But the very beginning, like actually just like getting started is very fucking hard. I'm gonna be very honest. You're not like the other girls. You're different and quirky and special. True. Like I feel like I have like this, like I'll say something and I realize that it's like not something that like people typically say, so then like I acknowledge it and then like I sound like I'm doing that. I'm not like the other girls meme, so I try not to do it. 18 viewers. New thing, don't listen, I love you. New thing, you're really good. I appreciate you, but don't do that. Viewer, yeah, it's like it's my only, it's like the one rule I care about. Like I what's it called? Typically, like, you can do whatever the fuck you want here. Just obviously don't say fucking slurs. Like, it's pretty self-explanatory. If you do that, I probably don't want you here anyways. So you just get, you get nuked. I ban you on site. Like, I don't give a fuck. Don't say slurs. But like, outside of that, like, I don't really care what you do. But like, the one thing I don't want to see, I don't want to see my viewer count. Like, I don't care. Well, I care. I have my viewer count too. Yeah, it's really important. You don't realize the viewer count could skew like the way that you stream. It really can. If your viewer count is like high, you start to get worried, like, oh, I gotta keep it that high, and then you start to get in this like mindset where like you gotta like, you almost have to like, yeah, I'm back. Hey, what's up? Yeah, when your viewer count is high, you get into this mentality of where like, oh, I gotta keep dancing. I'm the monkey and I need to keep dancing to keep everyone entertained. I gotta get that viewer count up, and then you keep doing it. And it like skews like the way that you act in like a negative way, I think. And then if it's low, you start feeling down on yourself and then you don't like try as hard. So I just don't want to see it. The viewer count really throws off your mental. Even if you don't think that it does, I think it does. I really do. Like, even if like, again, you have like a strong mental fortitude, like I just don't think anyone's immune to this. Just turn it off. It's not good for you. I want to drive this into everyone's brain, okay? This will be your viewer count. The thing is with the viewer count is this is your live viewer count. There's a concept that exists called a passive audience. So the people that are watching you are in here, but you have a passive audience, maybe like this sized. Like, let's say I have 20 viewers right now. If I were to have 20 viewers, that doesn't mean these are 20 people that know about me. These aren't 20 people that acknowledge my existence. These are just 20 people watching me right now. But in all actuality, my passive audience is maybe in like the hundreds. These are like hundreds of people that know about me, and they're waiting for me to make a move to then get themselves into the live viewer feed. You are actively working to get your passive audience to join the live audience. This is your goal as a streamer. This is what you want to try to accomplish. So what happens is if you have your viewer count opened up and you're looking at this and you're just looking at the viewer count, it's going to skew your mental so much that you're not going to actively reach to the passive audience and try to reach them and bring them over here. You're just not going to be in the right mental state to do it. I actually thought about it for a very long time, but Twitch has this like cultural, like ingrained thing towards bits and subs. The reason why I think this is every single time I watch a streamer, like I feel like this here, I want to show this. This is the average Twitch viewer when they're gifting subs or gifting bits, okay? And then this is the average Twitch viewer when they're doing donations or Patreon. The reason I brought it up was I was in a stream and like someone was getting like 200 fucking gift subs, and I'm just like, oh my god. I'm like doing the math in my head. I'm like, this motherfucker spent so much money. But like when I think about it, I'm like, would that person be willing to like tip that or donate that? Like probably not. But like 200 gift sub was like a very spendable thing for him. But like it's the same reason for like why video games they use like for like Genshin they use Primo Gems, or for League of Legends they use RP, because seeing the actual number that you pay go down feels terrible, but seeing that you're spending bits, or seeing that you're spending gifted subs, makes you feel a little more conscious and a little bit more better over the money that you're just fucking Pepega crediting everywhere. I find that really interesting, and I didn't even realize that Twitch was doing that until recently. Well, like I knew they were always doing it, like I think I was aware of it, I just wasn't like consciously cognizant of it, which I thought was like super fucking interesting. That's why I'm probably gonna actually accept affiliate. The way that I see it is that like there's things in life, this happens all the time, where like the most effective ways to do things is by taking initial hits. I believe this to be true in every aspect of life. Like I think you have to like lick the dirt off of the fucking floor before you could start prospering with like everything in life. Like I think you have to take an initial hit early to receive anything effective. I think that me being unaffiliated is a big initial hit, because like obviously I'm not getting subs and bits, and like I said before, people fucking Pepega credit the fuck out of like bits and subs, and since I don't have that, there's no incentivization to do that. So I think that I'm taking an initial hit, but later on, if like, you know, when things pick up and stuff like that and I actually want to get partnered with Twitch, I actually have a better way of I actually have a better standing to negotiate with Twitch for like better cuts. Because let's say that I were to be affiliate and I were to grow to be like a bigger streamer and stuff like that. Let's say I start averaging like 100 to 200 viewers and I'm an affiliate, right? And I go to fill out that partner form. Why the fuck would Twitch accept me? They realize, wait, this person's an 100 to 200 viewer streamer. Why the fuck would I partner this person and give them a bigger cut of my money? Like, fuck no. They're not going to leave my platform. They make decent money off of the affiliate program, so they're not going to leave. So fuck it, why the fuck would I give them a partnership? But if you stay unaffiliated and you don't ever take the affiliation with Twitch and you get big enough to want to get like partnered for like a better cut of like your money, they'll actually think about it, because they're like, oh fuck, wait, we can make money off this guy. They'll probably like give you fucking partner. Like that's the way that I think of it, at least. You're on like a better foot to negotiate if you're not affiliate. So it's like an initial, like you take an initial hit because you're not getting bits and subs, but I think you're in a better standing to negotiate with Twitch. Because I think people often forget that Twitch is a business, and they're not just like, they see like the little affiliate and they see the little achievements and stuff like that, and they have this like conception that Twitch is like this little like game that they play, but it's not. They're a company, and they want to pimp the fuck out of you for as much money as they could possibly get, and I think it's important to be cognizant of that. Oh shit, you right? Yeah, I mean, like, it's something to think about though. Like, obviously, like if your plan isn't like long term and you want to just do this like kind of like for fun. I don't like saying for fun, because I think to some degree everyone does want to make this a career path. This is kind of like a fucking dream job, is it not? Like streaming on Twitch is fucking awesome, but like I think that like if you want to take it seriously and you want to treat it like a business, I think that you're on a better like a standpoint to negotiate for partner if you didn't take an affiliation prior. I do value human beings to like, I think, a reasonable extent. Humans are overrated. I actually disagree. I think humans are super overpowered. I think I brought this up on stream a little vaguely, but I genuinely believe that like humans are just broken. Like they need to get fucking nerfed. What I mean by that is like humans, I think, function at their all-time best together. Like I'm pretty positive this is true. This is like why we form like societies and have taxes and shit now, because like together we are strong. The best advice that I've ever gotten is that, hey, Evan, Evio, everyone in the entire world is self-interested. They only care about you if it benefits them. This is the truth of the world. You can, if you want to disagree with this, you're a fucking idiot, okay? But this is the truth. And despite that, you need other people to be happy, and you need other people to be efficient. So you need to work on yourself and become a person worth kindling with in order to achieve your goals in life. And that realization changed my fucking life. It did. It really did. It sounds super dark, and it sounds super fucking gray, but unironically, it has changed my fucking life. A lot of my school life was me feeling fucking sorry for myself and being super fucking sad that people don't like me. And then like, after I internalized that, I realized, wait, there's so much fucking truth in that. That's not even a bad thing. That's like so powerful, because once I realized that and I started becoming a valuable person and being a person that other people would want to like surround themselves with, I got like a lot of fucking friends, a lot of people were interested in me, wanted to engage me, which made me happier, because, you know, you're less fucking sad when you're like not alone. It's just shit changed my fucking life. It literally did. Like, it's one of the best advice that I've ever gotten in my life. You need people to be happy, but people are self-interested, so you have to be a person that is worth keeping around. Like that advice changed my fucking life. But that doesn't mean I don't value people. It means I value people, but I acknowledge that we value each other on like a reciprocal manner, not like some like extra physical like love for other humans. I just think that it's like, that's how we function. It's true, I hate people, but some benefit me. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with that. I want to get that through everyone's head. Like, if you believe that you are nothing, no one is going to like you. They're just not going to. But if you believe that you're someone that's like, if you believe that you're someone valuable and you treat yourself that way and you do valuable things, people will want you in their lives, and you need people to be happy. And if you don't realize that, you're going to be extremely fucking sad the rest of your life. Any successful person will tell you the two key elements to success. Number one, mommy and daddy that are rich. That helps a lot. Number two, being charismatic and being very good with people, because people are fucking broken. They are very overpowered. Like, you could do so much shit when people like you. It is insane. Like, nobody is the fucking, no one's the fucking solo anime protagonist like has ever been fucking successful. It's the people that like engage with people, that are valuable, that are charismatic. Like, generally speaking, you need other people to do like anything worth anything. Like, if anyone has made anything cool in this world, it was with the power of people. That's typically what I think. I don't think it's like a doomer way of looking at the world at all. I just believe that that's just how that's how people function. We're self-interested creatures. We don't care about anyone outside of like what we could gain from it. You could either spend your entire life rejecting it, or you could accept it and become a better person. That's my mentality on life. This is gonna sound like, dude, I hate doing this because it sounds like I'm just fucking jerking myself off. I hate doing this, but like, I think after that realization, I think that if you ask like any of my friends or any people I engage with, like, hey, like, what do you think of Evan? I think most of their answers are like, oh yeah, no, he's like a really cool guy. And he's like, oh, and it's literally not because I'm like fucking cool or anything like that. It's literally just because I came to that realization, and I work really hard for other people to like me, because if other people like me, I'm gonna be happy. I just like people who are nice. This is gonna sound really bad, but the reason that I'm nice is because I realize that if I'm nice to people, I'll get something out of them. Is that bad? Like, I know that sounds really bad, but I think this is how like everyone interacts with me too, right? Like, it's like reciprocated. Like, I think people are nice to me because there's like gain to get out of it, which is the same way that I'm nice to people because I gain something from it. Like, I know that sounds like really fucked, and I know it sounds like really terrible, but like, I generally think that like viewing the world under this lens is very good, because everyone will be fucking nice to each other, because there's just mutual gain to be had everywhere. Why would you care if people like you? Why would you care what others think? Because other people are fucking overpowered. If other people like you, you could like operate like a business. If other people like you, humans are naturally social creatures, so if other people like you, that's like external happiness to then translate to internal happiness. Like, generally other people liking you is like a good thing. Like, I know that like it all depends, right? Because if people are valueless and they're criticizing you, you go, oh fuck you, I don't care what you think, you're some fucking shitter. You're like, I don't give a fuck. But if like people are if people are cool and they dislike you, it's like, oh, that kind of sucks. Like, this person could have been like valuable to my life. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know, there's two ways to handle it. Like, you could see it as like super dark and doomerish and like send yourself into a depressive episode and just be like, oh, no one cares about me truly, they just want shit from me. Like, you could cry about that if you want, or you could be like, hey, I need to be a valuable person, so people will like me, and then I'll be happy. Like, you can come to these two conclusions, and one of them just seems much healthier. Like, being a good, like, being like, let me try to use a word that's better than good. That sounds morally loaded. But like, if you're valuable to other people, chances are people will be valuable back. So it's a win-win. There's no loss there. Like, I think like in terms of like material gain, this outlook on life is like super fucking important. It is so important. Like, it was genuinely life-changing for me. Like, I wish somebody told me that sooner. I spent so much of my fucking life just like doubting myself and just being like just a sad, pathetic person. Like, I just wish somebody would have told me that sooner.